Everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you all everything you need to know about making candles.
Why is everyone so in love with me? Could it be my lips or my energy? I could count them up, be like 1, 2, 3. Everybody is so in love with me.
In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be giving you some cleaning motivation. This is my candle studio. It got like this over time, from doing TikToks, candle videos, and actually making candles for my business. I didn't do the whole like clean as you go thing. I've let myself, tarry from the trail. So we're back on it, okay? I know you see that. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna go through all of this. Hopefully this just takes me like 2 hours. I had an energy drink, so I'm wired. Okay, the first thing I decided to do was just to take it one thing at a time. I was just going to grab one item at a time and figure out where it goes and just go on autopilot, because cleaning is such a hassle in my brain. I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this. But the way I motivate myself is like, I'm just going to work from side to side of each table. It's like, let me just start on the left and work all the way to the right and never stop until I finish. So that's what I was doing here. I started on the left and I was just working all the way to the right. And then I noticed all these fragrances I had to put back and all these candles I had to put away. And then had to make sure that all of those, supplies go back to their designated locations, which you'll see at the end. I'm gonna do a full studio tour. Stay tuned for that. But I noticed I have way too many testers. Like, comment if this has ever happened to y'all. You sort of get away from yourself when it comes to testing. You just have way too many empties or like midway candles that you were creating. So it's super important to take a step back and empty those out and reuse those jars. So that's what I'm working towards, really just putting all of them in boxes to get them out of the way. They look really bulky. Here, as you can see, this is my amazing restaurant sort of table. It's like a metal table that a lot of bakers use, and I bought it off Amazon. I'll link it down below. But I'm just repurposing or putting all this fragrance back away, because on that second level there, I had little cups of just leftover fragrance. I don't even know where that came from, but I had to put that in its proper, bottles. And then I was just scrubbing off wax from everywhere. Like, wax can really be so super messy. So it's good that this is a tile floor, because if not, oh my God, there's no way to get a lot of wax out of carpet. But yeah, you see I'm just working left to right, so we're moving closer and closer to this junkyard of a rack. So this is supposed to be like a curing rack in this corner, and it became a tester heaven of just so many testers. This is like 3 years of testers. So I'm just trying to go through the drawers and put them back together, get things from underneath them. This is really hectic, but I'm glad we're filming this so you can be motivated to clean your candle studio too if you haven't done it in a while. And yeah, I was just putting away a lot of testers in boxes so that I could bring out the boxes when I'm ready to use those jars again, and that I can leave that tester space for new testers so that I can actually run a successful business. Here, I'm also just reorganizing all of my fragrances by size. So I have one bin here for all of my 1 ounces, and then the little 10 milliliter ones I get from Makesy. And then, the 2 ounce ones and 4 ounce ones. And then this big cone is in the second one of 16 ounces. And then whatever was left over is in that third bin all the way to the right. I really felt this was the most gratifying part of my clean with me, because I love having my fragrances organized. Next, I moved on to the second level of this shelf. It's a 60-second shelf. I'll link it down below. But I had these bins that I bought from Target, and I was organizing them based upon packing orders. So on the left side, that gray bin is just tissue papers. The middle one is so many lids. And then this little bin, I noticed it just had miscellaneous, clear plastic that you'll get for your candles. I just kept those for some reason, so I just threw them away. I let that hurt go. And then the far right one, I wanted to fill it up with bubbles, the big bubbles that you get that you can use for shipping. So that's what I was working on here. And then I noticed that there was a lot of vases back there. It sounds crazy, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff in my house, and sometimes I accidentally locate things during cleaning. We're halfway at the halfway point of cleaning up the candle studio. As you can see, all I have to do is the floor. But it's gonna be so easy. It's just throwing out stuff. But like, I feel so important. It's so important to get up early. Like, I got up at 4 and showered, and I was ready by 5, and I've been working from 5 to 7 on this. And it's like, I feel like you get way more work done if you get up super early. If you're a morning person, if you're a night person, it's important to stay up late then, because you'll get more work done in a way that you wouldn't be able to procrastinate, because I honestly don't even get hungry until like 9 a.m. So it was easy for me to not think about food. And when you go to food, it's like you're gonna take that, like, you know, failure. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited. I'm realizing I have so many jars to make candles in. Like, no, it's not a cute amount. Like, I have like 14 boxes of vessels. As you can see, they're literally everywhere, and I haven't even put these away. Like, I'm gonna put these away too. And my goal is to come to the candle studio every single day and create candles in one of these jars. So it's gonna take me like 2 weeks to get through all these jars of rebranding, because I have to do it. It needs to be done. Rebrand all of this stuff, and then get into Fair, like hustling on Fair to get some more wholesale opportunities, because I have way too many products at this point. I just have too much stuff. Okay, I thought all I had to do was the floor, but then I realized I had to get into these drawers. So I was here continuing that sorting, just with the lids, and then all the bubble wrap I wanted to put in the far right bin, just because I feel like having everything organized in this way makes packing orders so much easier. Typically, packing orders makes a huge mess. If you can just grab what you need from a bin, then it's a little bit easier. And then I was working on the floor, so much stuff. Don't get scared. It's about to be a little alarming. But my floor was a travesty at this point, because I have been moving trash to the floor as I go. And I was just adjusting all of the drawers to make sure everything was perfect. And as you can see, here's the floor. Here's what I was talking about. Look at all that wrap. There's all the bubble. This is stuff I just was hoarding. I think I'm a hoarder, you guys. Is there a 1-800 number for hoarders? I probably should join. But this is all the trash I accumulated over the course of like 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm just trying to put it all in this bag and then throw it all out. And as you can see, your girl is silently dying. I'm dying. So I was just trying to get all of this stuff put together and picking up important things. As you can see, a ribbon just came close to me. There's a random ribbon in there. It's just a lot as it relates to what goes into owning your own business. I feel like if your space is unorganized, though, it does speak to your, confidence level. So you need to make sure that your space is organized so you're very confident. And yeah, it has not been like this in like, wow, this is a lot. So you see, like, there's grass, there's just so much stuff. And I was just trying to get as much. See, I found the ribbon, and I was trying to organize it and get it together, get it right, get it tight, and just make sure everything was perfect. And this is a bin of additional jars. Like, I realized I was today years old, or this video years old, and I realized I have an influx, an outrageous amount of jars. I need to get on to my wholesale vibe, because I just have too much stuff. I need to figure out a way to use it, and I might destash. I'm going to insert some pictures in the front of this video of just what I'm selling. So if y'all want to buy some stuff from my candle studio, please buy it, because I don't need it. I've never done a destash. I've had this business since 2020 and never done a destash. But yeah, I'm just cleaning off some spoons. That little towel right there has been through the wire. It got pink on it. That towel has been down there since Valentine's Day, because I made pink wax melts on Valentine's Day. And then I have a spatula on the floor. It can get really crazy. So I'm just making it less crazy and more organized, because the more organized you are, the more likely you are to create better. When you create from a place of just disorganization, it can be a bit of anxiety and a lack of productivity. So that's another thing to keep in mind when you get imposter syndrome and like, I can never create content. What does your content creation corner look like? Do you have a content creation corner? I recommend creating one. Go in your house, find an area where there's like not a lot of stuff, and just set yourself up for success. Like, put your tripod over there, get a tripod off Amazon, put your little phone set up over there, and make sure you have like certain props you want to use in your videos, and really prepare to do content, because the more you prepare, the less inferiority complex you'll have, So it's really important. So I'm just putting away some more vessels, realizing that Zodiac collection, I needed to rebrand it. I just stopped. I never rebranded the Zodiac collection from March. It is October, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Please just pray for your girl. it's been a lot with YouTube videos, kind of slowing down my own candle business because I really want to create content and post it for y'all. But I think that it's important to do both because I do want to encourage people to do this, but I need to always remind myself that just because you're encouraging people doesn't mean that you should, stop investing time in your own business. And here I'm just finishing up with throwing out all of this trash. As you can see, this is the first level of my home. I've never done a full home tour. I will one day if y'all want. But I live in a 3-story townhome, and right when you come in the door, on the right side, you'll see all these shoes. And on the left side, there's like this den area that I guess people use for entertaining, but I use it as a candle studio. I thought it was perfect right next to my garage where all of my, additional supplies are. And yeah, so it just makes you feel like, wow, there's no reason for this to be a mess if I could put everything in my garage. So that's what I was working on here. And as you can see, that big box, that's a Bissell vacuum. I finally have a vacuum. Like, comment below if you're a female living alone. Vacuums are the hardest things for me to keep up with. Like, I will break them. So I finally bought a really expensive one. So hopefully it works well. I'll let y'all know. And then here I'm just hot gluing my broom. I broke the broom. I don't even remember how I did that, but I broke the broom. I don't know what I was showing. I look good. But here I'm just sweeping up y'all home freaking stretch. So in a candle studio, you can't just sweep up. As you can see, I'm sweeping all the trash, but there's still residue behind because it's wax, y'all. It's candle wax everywhere. That's just how this is in here. I have my waist trainer on. I was getting it out the mud. I highly recommend if you are exercising and eating healthy to put on a waist trainer because it helps with your posture. Nothing else. There's never a time to put a waist trainer on without that. I guess the only other reason to have a waist trainer on is for like keeping your waist small if you work out, because if you work out too much as a female, you can get boxy, and I think it's so ugly to have like a big waist with the big hips. That's so ugly to me. If you have a flat stomach and it's wide, I don't like that. So I put on a waist trainer because I like it to be like a smaller than my legs. TMI. But yeah, here are all the boxes of candles. Look at on the left side of the screen. All of that is in jars of testers. So I have like hundreds of testers right now. I'm just right now trying to find places to put them, internally freaking out. I remember this moment. I was like, this is way too much. Like, girl, what have you been doing? Also, I did a few collabs. I want to say I collabed with a few candle suppliers and they sent me a lot of jars. So it's not just me purchasing aimlessly. People send me a lot of stuff and it's just all up in here. So yeah, this is the candle studio part where I am just finally getting it all together. That bookshelf there, I got it from Target and it has held me down for 3 years. Like, I don't understand why it's so heavy duty. And that was a lot, y'all. I'm just realizing that I neglected my space. It took 2 hours to get that done. It was dark when y'all saw me. It is light now. It's light outside. It's like 8 a.m. I'm starving, but I'm just trying to show you guys everything first before I find food. But look at this. Okay, so this is all the candles I have right now. I have no candles in stock. Like, I have nothing. Lots of samples. These are $8 on my site if you want them, or they're free with purchase if you spend $50. This is my summer collection. I need to move all of this down here. Here are all of the fall candles. I had a market recently, so this is all I have left over. And then I have some of the dream tints left over, barely. And then just, I don't know, like these did really well, actually. I'm noticing like people really like magnolia and banana bread. I only have 2 left. And then I made this on a video. I might make a full batch of these. I don't know. It's a lot of wax. But that's all the inventory I have. And then, okay, I have wax melts up here that I have to go through and sort of make them prettier. Like this banana, this one really did well at the market too, banana bread. But yeah, let's go back. So here's all this stuff, and then I need to restock a lot of candles. So I have these 2 shelves empty to restock. I just hot glued my broom because it broke, so I just have a hot glue gun there cooling off. And yeah, then this table was full of mess and it's completely empty now. I'm super proud of that. I put all the candles in boxes, guys, and I found places for them all around the candle studio. So each day I'm just gonna pick up a box and repurpose those jars because it's ridiculous. Here's all my packing peanuts. I got these a while ago from FedEx and they're pink and green, which I love. So festive. And then I have this extension cord because I have 2 melters here and sometimes I heat gun, so I need all 3. And then as you can see, I have fragile labels and regular stickers. I need more tape because I've just been packing a lot of orders lately. And then I have my little Sense of Vision logo, some rubbing alcohol, do more of what makes you happy, okay? Some scotch tape, hand sanitizer, some more business cards, miscellaneous in there. This big old 2 Auto, so this is the biggest one. Shout out to 2 Auto, they sent me this and it is life changing. Like you can melt so much wax in here, which we're going to do when we repurpose all of these candles. And then my mini one, I use this for tart wax here, and I have some tart wax right here, so I'm going to make some more wax melts after getting through all those candles. I have like 12 boxes of candles I have to get through. And then here's all of my stuff. Be brave. Here's a metal spatula. I highly recommend using that for stirring. Then I have 2 little spoons, 2 thermometers, 2 wick trimmers, 2 markers. I have 2 of everything. Then I have just some labels that I need, and then my thank you cards I put in packing orders, as well as some business cards in there. And then this was pretty much crazier, but it's crazy less now. Is that a word? But I left this rack here because I'm going to put a lot of candles up here. But also I'm going to have to go through these and repurpose these as well because they've been here for years. And then I have, oh, I didn't even show you down here. So I have my double burner. That is wax in there. I don't know how wax gets out of the bottle, out of the pouring pitcher, but somehow it's in there. And then I have a eye here so that I could do the double burner method if I want a small batch something. I have 2 scales here. One here that I got from Walmart, one from Makesy. I'll link that. Makesy one's better. I'll link it down below. And then under here, I have all of my candle wax. These are 2 more boxes of candles I need to go through. And then I have all my pouring pitchers. I put this metal. I always love to use a flat spatula to stir fragrance. I definitely encourage y'all to do the same. And then I have this pouring device that I got from Candle Science a while back. And then I got this funnel that we're going to be using making room sprays. And I also have a whole bunch of other pouring pitchers, and then a strainer just in case I want to repurpose some stuff, and some olive oil to melt off labels. Yeah, so that's that row here. I also have to go through this thing of wax here and probably throw it all out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, then over here I have my water activated tape dispenser, some gloves, and 2 little bins I need to find things for it. I need to find the lids to these because I use these for fragrance blending, and I'm sure the lids are in here somewhere. So I'm gonna find those soon. But here are all my drawers. So as you can see, oh, the lids could be in here too. So let's just see if we'll find them. I have some stamps in here, Gorilla Tape. I have silver glitter, and then I have gold flakes, and then I have Q-tips and more gold flakes. And then I have these for Christmas time. I like to put my logo on like gifts as if it's like a gift for my customers. And then I have my stamp that I got from Zazzle, which I'll link down below. I also have a whole bunch of these little Ziploc bags just for samples, and then a lot of masking tape or packing tape, as well as the black ribbon that I use for these. Basically a gift. I was trying to do something cute, but yeah, I make custom fragrances too, so I have these for making sure that the fragrances don't melt. If you want to purchase any of my fragrances, I'd link them down below. But yeah, I make sure that they don't spill when shipping with those, as well as that Gorilla Tape you saw earlier. Here are all of my wigs. It's insane in here. It's overfilled. Wooden wigs, everything you can think of. And then here are all my wig stickers and wig centerer tools. I'll link these down below too if you need those. And then down here I have another wig centering device I got from Candle Science. I need to put this up here. It's a wig centering tool. And then a warmer, as well as a heat gun that looks a little suspect to me. And then I have randomly, I don't know what this is. I have it. And a napkin in there. Here, all of these are filled with candles I need to repurpose. I'm overwhelmed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. I have to repurpose them. And then y'all look, I organized this. Okay, the wax melt, you saw that. I still need to fix that. But look at this. I organized it by size. So the 1 ounces are here. The 2 ounces are over here in this little corner. And then I have the 4 ounces right here. And all of my 16 ounces. All of my 16 ounces are right here. As you can see, I need more fragrance. I still want more fragrances, but I have a lot to get all of these candles made, which is going to be really exciting. And then down here, I have all my tissue paper, all my lids, and then all of my bubble wrap for packing. And then I have all of this white an iridescent grass that I want to use for my samples when I pack those. And then I have some risers for markets, as well as this label centering thing. I don't really use it, but I have it. And then I put all my wax melts in here and some gift bags up here. And then I have some holiday bags, and then under here is all my shipping boxes. And then I have these boxes for my samples here. And my price list for markets is down there as well. So basically that is my entire candle studio here, guys. I have so much work to do as it relates to inventory. So stay tuned for that video. I'll do a dedicated video on how I restock inventory and just get this together, because your girl has to get this together, okay? And yeah, definitely support my, you know, business. Like, buy some candles, buy the ebook to support your girl. It will mean the world to me, honestly. It helps me, you know, continue to make videos because I'm able to pay my bills. So yeah, support your girl. And I'll link everything down in the description of the video. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour. Just live in your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.